and welcome back to my channel. Today, before I go and dive into the recipe, I'm gonna tell you, for all those beach lovers, I have a happy news. I'm gonna show you how Taneerbavi beach looks like. If you have never visited Mangalore, if you ever visit, this is in your to-do list. And of course, I'm gonna share you banana leaf fish a day or Gatti recipe with a freshly caught fish. There are two ways to reach this beach. One is via water. That is, you go to Sultan Batheri, it's a place, and take a jetty, cross the lake, and reach the Taneerbavi beach. This is the lake that you would have to cross if you take the water mode. I have taken the road, that is, you pass through the MRPL, that's the oil refinery at Mangalore. This particular road is amazingly well kept, no bumps. It's a concrete road. You would fall in love with it, especially early in the morning, because you have way less traffic. The road, the serenity is amazing. On the right hand side that you see is the MRPL oil refineries. You will see a lot of lorries or tankers that would be parked here. I'm going to fast forward it and take you to Taneerbavi beach. The best part about Taneerbavi beach is, especially if you take this road, is you would find an ample amount of parking area. You just have to pay 20 rupees to the guard who is guarding this place. Park it to as long as you want. Nobody's gonna question you. Sky above my head, sand beneath my feet. Life felt good. Say hi to Mr. Krabby. Isn't nature an amazing thing? I'm gonna let him go back to his roots. There you go, that's where you belong. This is one of those beaches that has a tree on them, on the edges. It's a really long beach in Mangalore. It's well kept and maintained. It's good for kids as well. You have lifeguards who actually protect this area as well. So it's good if you get the kids. You don't have to worry. It's safe. Do you see that tiny bird that's coming towards the shore? That is the main reason why I prepared this recipe. These are the fishermen who have gone before the sunrise to the sea to catch some fish and come back and sell it to the local market for some prices, and they would also allow you can definitely go ahead and purchase it from them right then and there. That's how I got my set of fishes. I don't know if you have seen the way they park the boat to the shore. I have never seen it. This is the first time real experience that I've ever watched. It was beautiful to watch. You have three of them who go to the sea, come back, and then you have a bunch of people from their community join hands together to make sure this particular boat is safely parked on the seashore. And they use, at least for the first few minutes, they use the water pressure to move it up to the shore. Then they use two pipes to lift this off the ground and roll it to the higher part of the seashore. I'm going to fast forward only in those areas where I think it would not lose the essence of it. If you're somebody who's never watched it, please do have fun just like I do. I loved to watch this. This is a glimpse of some life some lifestyle that we have never seen. So used to going to the market, purchase fishes, never knowing how they actually get these fishes. They have their own tune that they sing when they pull it up, just to pep them up, to push and pull the boat. If you've still not subscribed to my channel, please think about subscribing if you love the video, and do not forget to click on the bell notification so that you receive notification every time I upload a video. Do comment on the below comment box and let me know if you love the video. And of course, wait till the end of the video so that you learn to make fish adde using banana leaf, a recipe that's been passed on via generation, and last time I ate it was 15 years ago. That was a really long time when my grandmother was still alive. Even though this boat swings happily in water, floats happily in water, it's mighty heavy. Okay, the boat is parked. At this point, I was wondering what time do they even go to the sea? I just couldn't hold myself, so I was just trying to see an opportunity to check with him what time does he really go to the sea to fish. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ? 3 ಗಂಟೆ. And he said 3:30 a.m. That's the fish. It's gonna go into my tummy after a while. Little did it know. That's quite an amount of fish. It's mackerel today. So when I checked with them, they normally don't get mackerel in large quantity. They get different variety of fish, but looks like today is a mackerel day. There are other 3 boats or other 2 boats that did come in later, which I'll show it in the video. They also had mackerel, so looks like it's a mackerel day. So what they do once they park the boat, they quickly go ahead and remove, or rather unwrap the fish net and take the fish off them. So there are certain fishes that would drop into the sand. If that happens, they move it to another box or a container. You see the gray one there? So this one. So they add some water from the sea and put the fishes in there, clean them before it goes. They pack it and then send it off to the local market. I told ya, it's a mackerel day. The concept of fishing and packing to the local market is beautiful. You pack the fish You unwrap the fish net, remove the fish off, segregate it, put it in bags that has its own initials. Each owner has his or her own initial once it reaches the market, so that you get fair price and nobody cheats you. And then there are few who come to help them, and whatever fish is damaged, that goes to the local guys who come and lend a hand. So that's beautiful to watch as well. Another couple of minutes with the recipe in my head, I started moving towards my park vehicle to get back home and start cooking. I'm going to quickly fast forward and show you whatever I saw. I hope you enjoyed the whole story so far that I lived in the morning. Okie dokie, that's me signing off from the beach. See you back in the kitchen. Fast forward in the kitchen, it's time for me to share the fish a day recipe. These are the list of ingredients. You can pause the video and make a note of it. First things first, I cleaned the rice, removed all the unnecessary stone particles or grains that come in the rice. I've taken katsambar rice, but if you have dosa rice, it would work beautifully as well. The next step is soaking the rice. Before you soak the rice, I would request you to clean it at least thrice, like really clean it well. Discard the rice. You can use the rice water to water the plants. Here's us cutting the fish. Keep the head intact. Separate the fish from its egg. Just to remind you, the rice that I've soaked would approximately be soaked for 4 hours minimum in water. These are the ingredients that would first be roasted. Cumin, coriander, methi or fenugreek and saunf need to be roasted. You do not roast the red chillies. Do not roast it really much. All you have to do is roast it until you get a slight aroma. That's it. Next up, take the chilies, cut it into pieces. And also you would have to take 1 medium-sized onion, 1 medium-sized tomato and a small pinch of, or rather small tiny ball of tamarind. Add it to the mixer and grind it until it's really fine paste. This is how it will look like. Take a hot pan, add oil, 4 tablespoons. I sometimes increase the amount of oil depending on the fish that I add. Temper it with mustard. Once this starts spluttering, add 1 sprig of curry leaf. Okay, now I would add the curry leaf because it's spluttered enough. Mix it a little. Reduce the flame. Now you would have to dip all the fishes in the masalas and then place one after the other in a uniform pattern. I've roughly taken 13 fishes here. My grandma used to prepare this on firewood. We use the gas. So once you place it in a very uniform manner, take all the remaining masala and cover it, coat it with all the fishes, okay? If you do have an option, I would request you to use firewood to cook this. You can also cover the lid, and then put the coals on top of the lid and make sure that it uniformly cooks below and on top. Keep shaking it a little because that would ensure it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. Now slowly flip each of the fishes to ensure it's evenly cooked. If you're still not subscribed to my channel, I hope you do. I would love to see you watch my recipes and try it out. Okay, I'm done flipping all the fishes. Now I let it cook. Once it is cooked, add another sprig of curry leaf, close it and let it cook for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Now it's done. Set this aside to cool. Let's start off with the rice paste. You would have to grind the rice with a little bit of salt until it is coarsely grinded. Add some water to it as well. Stop at least the first bit you might have to stop, and then make sure that all the rice is grinded. So this is done. If you see, it's not smooth paste, it's coarsely grinded. Take this off, put it in a container. First thing, you would divide this into two. The first bit you would put it in the pan and make sure that it is dry. Not entirely dry, but semi-dry. Mix it with the wet paste to have that uniformity. Next, what do? You have the banana leaf. You just walk it through the heat to make sure that it becomes really soft and it bends easily. Now we cut the banana leaf to the desired width. Make sure that you measure it in a way where entire fish would fit into it. If you do not like entire fish, you can cut it into half and cook the fish as well. Now you take the rice paste, mix some jeera or cumin to it. I'm sorry, I forgot to record that to enhance the flavor, and also it smells amazing. So take a bit of rice paste and tap like this. Use some water, guys, because it'll stick to your hand. Then once this is done, go back to the fish that's been cooling and waiting for you. Take one, place it. So if you look at it, the pattern of the leaf should be vertical and the fish should be kept horizontal. That makes it easy for it to fold, else it would be a little difficult. even though you have slightly heated the leaf. Fold it into half and then put it into steaming. Wait, I did not push the edges. Push the edges so that it stick to each other. Keep a pot for steaming and keep this inside it. This is roughly 25 minutes of steaming. And let me turn on the gas first. It's got a lot of steam, guys, so be a little careful. Oh my god, it's done. Do you see the color of the leaf change? That's a proof that it's baked beautifully. Now you remove it off the steam, serve it in a plate. Before I dive into it, because I just can't wait anymore, I'm going to quickly show you how it looks like inside as well. I'm going to cut this off and then show it to you. But this smells amazing. I know it's a little lengthy recipe. I would request you to give it a try, but because you are not going to regret it. If you have any queries, questions, please post it on the comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. So here is your fish a day recipe, and this is how the fish a day looks like when you cut it. This is the inner bit of it. I hope you loved the video. Do not forget to like it, share it, and comment on it. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.